Yo, yo, welcome to
Yo,
Fourth Quarter
yo,
Podcast. I'm your host, Tello Jack. Got a special guest here with me today, my boy, long brother. We've been knowing each other 10 years plus. You know what I'm saying? Go back all the way to Malcolm X days, playing college ball together. You know what I'm saying? It's my little brother, M Slick. What's going on, my bro?
facts, man. Cool and staying out the way. You already know, just trying to stay safe, bro. Chilling out the way.
Or that's what's up. How your family doing during this pandemic?
Everybody cool. Mama scared. She safe. She ain't came outside in months, for real. Other than that, though, everybody cool, man. Taking it easy.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I see you had the surgery you came back from. How was that?
Shit ain't. I could curse on it.
Real shit.
But nah, yeah, shit ain't gonna lie. Shit ain't been the same, bro. Since that shit was like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been kind of, I'm decent now. I'm getting back decent, but I ain't go to rehab. So you know what I'm saying. I kind of that fucked my head up. And basketball became like a, I still love the game, but it's like more like I do it. But yeah, I ain't been the same since.
What you mess up? Your knee or something?
Yeah, my MCL, LCL, and that was my first real like knee. I ain't never had no knee injury. I had like fingers and shit, but the knees, I ain't never had nothing like that. So
Damn, yeah. I had fuck my ankle up last year on the real. I had surgery and shit. Definitely ain't the same. I got a screw, 7 screws, and a plate in my motherfucking ankle.
yeah,
So yeah, that shit
I remember
definitely ain't
this
the
shit.
same. The confidence ain't the same like it used to be, but I still fucking it up though.
Yeah, that's all it be though. It really just be that work getting back to once you get comfortable and you know that shit strong and you know you can work out on it, then that's when the plans just become second nature. But if you don't do that rehab, that shit gonna be over with.
I'm already knowing. I ain't really do rehab like that either. I went a little bit, but I ain't really do. Niggas be hard headed.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried
that's
some
the
shit at
worst
the
thing.
crib, look some little exercises up I can do. And I was right back
Yeah,
out that plan, shit.
yeah, yeah, that's the worst thing. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be patient. They get KD, the Achilles and shit. That's why they taking so long.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
AD, yeah, he a big motherfucker too. You see, they talking about they trying to get James Harden.
Yeah, that's gonna be ugly.
Man, that
I don't
shit
care
is
what
gonna
nobody
be.
talking
I don't like that shit. You like that shit?
about. Yeah, it's gonna be decent though. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's just gonna be sacrifice. As I see it, I feel like Harden a better playmaker. You just put him at the one, and they gonna have to sacrifice. He gonna have to sacrifice points.
Yeah, I mean, but still though, like even if they got to sacrifice, bro, them three dudes that they aren't effective if they don't have the ball in their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta have the ball in their hands to be effective. And I mean, even though James Harden, when he was playing with Westbrook and KD, he was like more of a distributor and shit. He can able, pass and all that. But I don't know. I just feel like back in the day when we grew up on, what I'm saying, Iverson, Kobe, T Mac, like you got the Kobe picture back there. Like niggas was going that competition. It wasn't even about like I want to join. They made this shit like AAU now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Behind the summer, you like, all right,
yeah,
I'm finna get me and my bros. We finna go. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these niggas up real
yeah,
quick. That's what they turning the NBA into, the fucking AAU league or something.
yeah. That's cause shit. I mean, at this point, it's like that shit about money. Everything about money. You feel me? That shit. They bring in so much revenue from just the entertainment standpoint. That's all this shit really about now, yo. Music, basketball, movies. It's just entertainment.
Yeah, definitely shit. It's a subscription
Yeah,
based business, so whatever
yeah.
you
That's
can get somebody to subscribe to. So I feel that, but I just hope he goes somewhere else. You see, they traded Chris Paul to the Suns.
yeah. I want him to go to the Clippers. I thought that would have been a perfect fit, but you feel me? It is what it is. He damn near gonna retire without a ring. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, looking like he gonna be the veteran that help young teams get to the playoffs for the rest of his career.
And
So
he's so good, it's like that shit damn near cheating itself to me. He's supposed to get one.
yeah, yeah, he definitely supposed to get one. I mean, but the NBA kind of blocked him when he was supposed to go play with Kobe that year.
Yeah. But then shit in LA with him and Blake and them, and then you had that Houston team. He done had some opportunities.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
shit just didn't
Definitely
work out.
that team in LA, that definitely was a fluke. Like them niggas was up 3-1 and lost to
In
Houston.
Houston, he just somebody got hurt. He got hurt, right?
Yeah, I think he got hurt. He always get hurt. I think he fucked his finger up or something.
Yeah, that's what it be.
Yeah,
So,
always be like right to the when they get to the right on the brink of something.
and my
Something
mama,
happens.
that shit just ain't meant for him or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I think that'd be solid for him to go out there in Phoenix. They got a nice little D book over there, Aiden, couple young players over there.
Yeah, but they got rid of Kelly though. That's what I'm saying. I thought it made sense when I heard the trade. I thought that Kelly was still up. So you feel me? I thought it was him, D Book, and Kelly. That would
Mm.
have been decent. Then they probably they need a big dude still. He's still young. They ain't gonna make no playoff run with him. But they got rid of Kelly though. So,
Yeah, but they probably feel like they don't need him because they said when they was in Orlando, they won all them games without him.
yeah, nah, Shorty a problem. He finna be one of them guys.
But they had to give up some. If they wasn't gonna give him up, they would have had to give somebody
Yeah,
up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
they wasn't
He
gonna
making
give
like
up.
what he got like 40 something million left on his contract, Chris Paul.
Yeah, he getting 40 million a year for the
Yeah,
next 2 years.
yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely had to give up something. Shit, I mean, I just want to see him get a ring. Kind of like I almost wanted to see him get one more than Melo because I feel like CP put in that work. Like he loved his shit. Melo kind of was like a hooper, but he wasn't a basketball player. Chris Paul was like a basketball player. At 10,000 hours, like he really was. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He put in the
So
work. I mean, Melo put in the work too, but he was more of a score and he gonna do his
yeah,
thing, and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Chris Paul definitely applied pressure to the game in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
president for like the Players Association or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, but that's
yeah. I just
crazy.
think he don't think he could look back and be like he ain't leave shit in the tank. You feel me? Like when it's all said and done, Melo gonna be looking back like as you can see now, he trying to work himself. Like he working harder now than he ever did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That nigga used to come back out of shape. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like he realized what the game worth. I think CP he ain't gonna be able to look back and say that he gave that shit his all. So he deserved a ring.
yeah, but it's gonna be hard for him to get a ring, bro. LeBron locked in, KD over there making moves, so that's gonna be
Yeah,
tough for
Golden
him.
State.
All right, Golden State. Motherfuckers forgetting about Golden State. They just act like they ain't finna do nothing. They coming back. And they got like a top 3 pick or something like that. And they got,
Yeah.
they still got a championship caliber team.
And they still got, I mean, shit, the Clippers too. Clippers still ain't Denver.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Denver
tough.
looking solid.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami looking solid. But if the Nets get James Harden, then they gonna walk through the East. I mean, regardless of how they
Ah,
try
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
figure it out, but I don't like
Yeah.
the move, but they gonna walk through that shit if they got them three
Yeah.
guys. Like that shit gonna
Yeah.
be a
That's
cakewalk.
crazy,
It's gonna
bro.
be like 70. They say 72 games, so they gonna get like 25 games apiece to just be the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, this is your night.
Right.
Go ahead, go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit crazy though. They let this shit pass though, and they ain't let Chris Paul go to LA. It was a different commissioner, but that kind of show you something. You feel me? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the Chris Paul thing was, David Stern wasn't letting that go. He had owned was he coming from the Oklahoma? That's when the Hornets was Oklahoma City at the time, and the
Yeah.
league they ain't had
Oklahoma.
no
Yeah.
owner, so they was owned by the NBA. So that's why that trade didn't happen because David Stern was literally the owner and he was the NBA commissioner. So
Wow.
that's why they blocked that
I ain't
shit.
never knew that.
Yeah, that's why they blocked it. It wasn't even no. It was more on some politics shit. They probably ain't want Kobe to get another one
Right.
on the real.
That's
But
fucked
yeah,
up.
like you say, everything going in the way, subscription based and music and all that. I see you just dropped your latest album. You know, your heart, my heart is yours, or is that what it called? I don't want to miss.
It's my heart for yours.
My heart for yours, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So how you tell me about that project? How did you come to that? Sound like some songs that I had heard before, and you put them up in
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, no, that's what it was though. A bunch of shit that was in the vault, and then you feel me. I just kind of like added a new sound. You know what I'm saying? Because like I ain't gonna front. I'm constantly growing as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So some of my old shit is still valid and up to date enough the way it could be heard, and you know what I'm saying, still playing now. But it's like I'm still growing. So it was a mixture of old songs and new songs. You know what I'm saying? That's why you say you heard something, but that shit was fun. It was during the pandemic. You feel me? And I feel like I got a lot of attention from that shit because people ain't really had nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me
Mhm.
their yeah.
Yeah, definitely they did. Shit, it was a nice little 12, 12 songs, 40 some minutes. That's a nice little, project to put together. A lot of people don't got nothing going on. Shit. I feel like all
Right.
artists should be taking advantage of this right now, dropping
Yeah.
house music, even if you can't perform it right now, because ain't no
Yeah.
venues and clubs open like that right now. But I think you still should be dropping unlimited music because what else you gonna be doing? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Y'all artists, y'all supposed to be creating a wave, different waves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, that track, that album was definitely solid though. I got a couple favorites on there, like the scope. When going in on everything going on in the world and how shit going on and how everybody looking at things. Tell me how you put that track together.
I just, you feel me? I got uncles, man. I got uncles, all kind of shit. I got uncles that's homosexual. You feel me? I know people that's homosexual. I know people that just the whole world like in a fucked up place, and I think that shit more promoted. I feel like it's a promotion. You feel me? Like they kind of mainstream media promote people to go that direction. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like it's as fucked up as it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to value everybody. Just people as people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's good and it's bad. You feel me? It's right and it's wrong. You feel me? I was like, nigga like me, like I say, I love women. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I ain't gonna shame somebody who don't feel the same way I do
Right,
as far as his or her sexual preference. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
We didn't hoop that Robert and Malcolm X. We know some of the coolest motherfuckers like the girls. You know what I'm saying? Girls that like from the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They was cool people.
yeah, true, true. Yeah, that's true. And to be clear, you basically was letting motherfuckers know that you not judging any homosexuals or anybody or their sexual preference. You know what I'm saying? You just was talking about the outlook of what they pushing and the agenda of what's going on in the world today.
Yeah, and that shit came really because low key, it was like people, motherfucker, who was supporting my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know people, all kind of people, man, of walks of life, white, black, Mexican, gay, straight. You feel me? But it was like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the motherfuckers a couple people I went to school with that was gay, they seen me and just told me like they be bumping my shit in the morning. You feel me? It's just like the genuine, you know what I'm saying, love just from people in general. And that
Mhm.
shit kind of was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy because I'm the type of person I'll be the first to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that gay shit, like I ain't with that shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, when you see people genuinely just show love, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to look at life from a broader spectrum. And it's kind of the same thing with how white people look at blacks, you know what I'm saying? How blacks, like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? We got to try to find a avenue to just view people as people. And that shit taught me a lot because when they came up to me, I'm like, damn, bro, like you feel me? For a motherfucker to be humble enough to tell me, like, yo, you didn't have to. But I be bumping your shit every morning. You know what I'm saying? Gay girl and gay dude, they be kicking it though. You know what I'm saying? Just as homies. But it's like for y'all to sit there and tell me that shit humbling. It made me be like, you know what? That's why I was like, I gotta make something that just because it changed my perspective, made me look in the mirror like, bro, you gotta treat people like people no matter what they
Right,
do.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially because we come from the era of men being men, and we didn't see a lot of the things that we see today because a lot of stuff was hidden. And
Yeah.
I understand it from both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school, so I understand that. You know, a lot of people, a lot of old school people have an older way of thinking, and I got kids myself, so it's a cringing moment when you see certain things in public, but
For sure, for sure.
it's also a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? To explain to your kids or whoever you got around you that's younger and don't know what's going on, what I'm saying, to explain to them what's going on. So that was dope to be able to put that type of shit into a song and what I'm saying, not have no biased way of thinking.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And that's what I be trying to do though. Like when I make music, I be like stepping outside of my state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Cause like at the end of the day, even I got songs with niggas who I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Some of the I understand the mentalities of young boys growing up in the ghetto, choosing the street life. You feel me? Like, and I grew up in both atmospheres from the suburbs and the hood, but I chose the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no hood nigga, but I understand that state of mind. You get what I'm saying? So when I be
Right,
making music, I try to take myself out of my mind and make music for motherfuckers who need it. And it's
right.
kind of that was the same thing with that song. It was like not me thinking for miles, but put yourself in his shoes, her shoes, they shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I think that's why motherfuckers fuck with it because it's like I ain't selfishly making music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. We'll talk about the song "No Feature" you got on there. I know me and you got some of the similar favorite artists that we be listening to and shit. So talk about the the "No Feature" song and how listening to J. Cole, played a important part in you becoming a musician?
Oh yeah, nah, that's my boy, man. Like for real, between him, Big Sean, of course, like Tupac and them like that. But as far as like that whole transition of like 20, what, like 10, 11, I feel like they was kind of bringing hip hop back. Like him, Wale, Wiz, you know what I'm saying, Big Sean. It was like a little Kendrick. It was a spot, you know what I'm saying, where they was bringing hip hop back. And then in Cole, for me, he inspired me because he's like, I feel like he like exactly what I am. Like he been around all this shit, but he did chose this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Cole inspired me because it's feel like I feel like I could relate to him. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways. So there are no features. I found out he went platinum with no features. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit's
uh,
amazing.
2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, he went platinum with no features. And when I wrote and shit, I'm like, he wrote like no features. You know what I'm saying? It just made me think about Cole. Like, and then they go platinum with no features. I don't like a lot of features either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, he's definitely motivational though. Dude, dope.
Fact. So talk about your style of rap. You know, today we got a whole different, uh genre out here. You know, it's a lot of people doing the same thing. I think that your style is more, original, going back to, those artists that you just mentioned. So talk about how you try to stay in your own lane and, still make popping music for people to relate to.
Yeah, I mean, for me, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like my stepdad, he like a DJ. So you feel me? Like what I do is I only fill my ears with shit that's tasteful to me. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't the type of person like, they be like, this album hot. If I know I don't like that type of music, I don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I still listen to a lot of like I listen to Nate Dogg. I listen to, you know what I'm saying, shit, KRS-One, Pot. Still I listen to Cole, Kendrick. And I think just naturally, organically, that shit just like it become a blend. You know what I'm saying? So I have some tracks when I'm harmonizing a little bit for segments. That shit like kind of like from that Nate Dogg type vibe, but I Big Sean and you know what I'm saying. So with me, my style is just really just from listening to me personally, the dopest motherfuckers that ever pick up a microphone, and that's it. I don't feel my L with nothing else, yo.
Right, right, right.
Period.
Yeah, that's true. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? That definitely helps you because shit, pick by him being a DJ, I'm definitely knowing that you able to get all those vibes from off old school songs and you know what I'm saying, different type of beats
Yeah,
you done heard and shit you done put together in your head. So when you are able to get on the track, you attack it with that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Having them older influence in your ear. So that's
yeah,
definitely
yeah, bro.
dope to be able to transition that into the music and you know what I'm saying? Not just be like a regular rapper that's talking about the same shit today, you know?
Yeah, that shit get played out. You feel me? And it's just like, two, I be looking at that shit like, for one, it's too many artists trying to hold up an image. You feel me? And that's why a lot of these niggas getting killed too. You know what I'm saying? It's like the hold up an image is more important than you know what I'm saying. What really matter? You know what I'm saying? How you really feel. And a lot of these they talk about the same shit, but it's like I always look at shit deeper too, because I feel like it's a motive behind it. You know what I'm saying? White folks run the whole music industry. So you know what I'm saying? To me, it's no coincidence that they then took away R&B from us. Ain't no more R&B like that. They took that shit away. You know what I'm saying? They damn near took away hip hop. All it is like drill music. Talking about killing niggas or fucking bitches,
Mhm.
which is part of life too. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But at the same time, it's so much more that we got to offer as artists. And it's like the only ones they promote is the niggas who talking about the same shit, or the females who talking about the same shit. And to me, it's no coincidence. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you navigate that as a up and coming artist, right? You know the agenda that they putting out, the type of artists that they putting on and the type of people that they signing. So how do you navigate that? Like, do you ever like feel like you need to tap in and do some common shit, like some little ringy ring song to get you noticed, or do you think that like you like sticking to your originality and being yourself?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. With me, I'm like the type of person like my heart don't lie to me. You feel me? Like if I don't feel that shit, I can't do nothing I don't feel, yo. Like you feel me? I can't. Even if somebody be like rap, if I don't feel like rapping, when I rap, you gonna know I don't feel like rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like so with me, it's just a matter of being true to who I am, and that shit is a slow grind. But at the end of the day, personally, you feel me? I don't do this shit just to get on. I do this shit because I love to do it. And either way it goes, I feel like I can't lose like that. You know what I'm saying? If I sell out and do everything in my power and I don't make it to where I want to be. You feel me? I gotta look in the mirror and face that every day. You know what I'm saying? But if me being true to me and who I am, at the end of the day, this shit is like something I love to do, and it was genuine, and I don't see no L's in that.
I feel that. So what you gonna do? What you got any new projects coming out? Or, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I got a new project coming out called like Love, Live, Laugh. But you know what I'm saying? It's definitely it's diverse. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of different kind of feelings and emotions on that shit. So I really just been working on that, cooking up that. I've been chilling though. That's all I really be doing.
Yeah. So you was talking about the with the rappers dying, talking about the same things, and a lot of shit coming to fruition. How you feel about that? The state of hip hop right now, like with all these rappers getting shot, you know, dying and all that. How do you feel as an artist? Like, do you feel like it's even worth it becoming an artist? Because it seems like as soon as people get on, like they,
Yeah,
getting shot and stuff, some bad shit happening to them. So, how you feel about the state of hip hop? You feel like it's a safe game for artists because this was like a game for us to get out the hood and make some money, but now it's like guys getting in the game making money and the virus is getting worse. So,
yeah. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I had them questions. You feel me? Like I definitely question that shit. Like, is this something you even really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that you really want to give your soul to? Because I love making music, but I'm talking about the industry. I love making music, but I don't love a lot of this shit that come with music. You know what I'm saying? So I just be looking at it like, at the end of the day, I feel like with the right change, you feel me? Like, it got to be a handful of artists that's talented. They come with a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Or you just be a solo artist, you know what I'm saying, and do your own thing at your own pace. You might not make the money or get the notoriety as a mainstream artist, but it's like shit, like Currency, Stally, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, even how Nip was, you know what I'm saying, before Nip passed. Nip ain't really get no love really until he died, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like,
nobody was listening to Nipsey Hussle. I mean, I was listening to Nipsey Hussle since 2009, but a lot of people wasn't on Nipsey Hussle's whole movement and what he had going on, what he was preaching. A lot of people was late to the party. It's sad that somebody had to die, for you to give them their flowers.
yeah,
But that's kind of how life go. People don't pay attention to the positive shit. They always look at the negative. So, his positivity that he was preaching on ownership and, what I'm saying, investments and learning different, ways to make money, cryptocurrency and all that type of shit. People weren't really paying attention to all that, but when he passed away, everybody started, paying attention to see what type of man he was. And that was unfortunate.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
RP that nigga. He was cold. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. He was ahead of his time. You feel me? I'm not even necessarily. I mean, he was because he was like that a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It was a movie. I seen it in like 2009, 10. It was him and Gilly the Kid
Yeah,
and
with Vin
Vin
Rhames.
Range. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
And he was educated. He was the smart brother and shit. Then you feel me? You knew he was like on point ahead of his time. And it was like, you know what I'm saying, to see but it was slow motion though. You know what I'm saying? People ain't really realize the steps he was taking because it
Yeah,
wasn't, he wasn't mainstream. He
yeah,
had
it wasn't
his
an
own
instant.
shit.
It wasn't instant. It definitely was
Nah,
a whole grind.
yeah. But he got better too though. I ain't gonna front. Like I ain't one of the niggas, I keep it real, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie. When Nip first started rapping, he was decent. To me, he
Yeah.
got way better though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You get better with time and practice. That's just like us hooping. We go to the gym. Motherfuckers try
Yeah.
to shoot. You go in that gym, put them shots up. Shit, you find you a shot.
Yeah, but he ain't come out the gate swinging. Like I'd be lying if I told you, me personally, I felt like when he was early in his career, like he came out talking that shit. Like 50 came out the gate swinging. You feel me? Like it's certain
Well,
people
not
that came out the
necessarily
gates.
though.
Man.
50 had a little grind before he got on too. A lot of people didn't know before all the that first little mixtape with DJ Who Kid and then all that shit happened with Ja Rule. He actually was rapping before that. That's why you probably don't know because he sounded totally different before he got shot. You know what I'm saying? After he got
Yeah, he
shot,
did. He did sound different, but he still could rap though. You feel
no, he
me?
still
Like,
could rap.
and
Yeah,
Nip
I
could rap
understand what you
too.
were saying. I understand what you're saying as far as the content shit. But I think the way Nipsey first started, it was just different. West Coast vibe is just different to us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he was mixing that West Coast shit in with storytelling, and it was kind of like different. We ain't never really heard nobody from the West Coast. I mean, we have heard people from the West Coast storytell, but the typical West Coast sound, the hype music and the E40 sound and all that type of shit. NWA and Ice Cube and all, that's old school, back in the day. But
right. For sure, for sure.
the regular West
Yeah,
Coast. That's hype music. All that type of shit they be doing. But his shit was just different. You know what I'm saying? 50, we used to New York. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Coming out with hard
right,
rappers and you know what I'm saying? We used to that type of shit. So when he hit the scene, it was like, damn, who was this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because he came in hard and he had a whole
right.
plan and it worked.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That shit did though. That shit legendary.
Yeah,
Get Rich or Die
definitely.
Trying, legendary.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. That's definitely one of the best albums. I actually think the Masker was better than the album, but you know,
And,
that's just me.
yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That Get Rich or Die Trying was flawless. I ain't gonna front. That's one of the most that college dropout. Uh, College Dropout was that shit was flawless, yo. Kanye first actually 3 albums to me was flawless. Not one bad song.
Yeah, late
Late
registration.
registration,
And what was the third one?
huh?
What was the third one?
Graduation, right?
Graduation. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was on his shit. Yeah, but it's hard though, like to make a beginning, a front to back album, and to do it back to back to back. That shit is hard.
No, definitely, definitely. So what's your outlook? Are you gonna have any features on this next project?
Yeah, yeah. I got a couple people, a couple singers. One of my homies, his name Easy Money. He rap. He on two tracks. We got one called Like 92. It's a Janet Jackson sample, and then another song we got. We actually shot a video to. We finna release probably like in a week. It's called Decline. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, I really be laying low on the features, man. I don't really like relying on people when it comes to the music shit, because that kind of slow you down a lot of time.
True. Yeah,
For real,
definitely
for real.
trying to get something in and they ain't sending it back right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So where you be recording that now? You got any engineer or producer you locked in with, or you searching?
Yeah, it's called Grids. This dude named Rico. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kind of really just got in tune with him, but we kind of click. You feel me? Him and another dude. I forgot his name, man. No disrespect, but I forgot his name. But yeah, he's solid too. He do the mix and mastering, and then Rico. You know what I'm saying? They make beats and all that though. But I got locked in with them, and both of them super solid, man. They kind of on the same way. They appreciate the music, and it's called Grids. It's out west. You know what I'm saying? On Bloomingdale or something like that, but.
Right,
They
right.
solid, so that's the only person I go to.
Well, you got a timeline for when you plan to release your next project?
In December, sometime in December.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna get something out before the year out.
Yeah, yeah, man. Hopefully, like I say, lockdowns, take advantage. You feel me? If if we happen to be on lockdown longer than expected again, I'm just gonna take advantage.
True, true. That's what's up. I see you got the Kobe picture back there I spoke about earlier. Talk about the impact of him, losing him, and what that did to your life, and also talk about the tattoos you got. I see you got like Malcolm X on your leg, I believe. Talk about
Yeah,
the people that inspire you and you creating the art because you definitely got a lot of tats and you into the art and shit.
yeah, nah, man. With Kobe, I ain't gonna front. That was like I always tell people, you feel me? Like a lot of young black men in the communities, we either, you feel me, like we don't have a lot of fathers in our households, you know what I'm saying? Our father figures don't be there for whatever reason, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? So we gravitate towards rappers, basketball players, you feel me? And they kind of teach us the things that our father's supposed to teach us as far as confidence, you know what I'm saying? Working hard, you know what I'm saying? All that, so Kobe for me, that was it, you know what I'm saying? He was like an absent father figure, but spiritually father figure to me, you know what I'm saying? So when he died, it just taught me that real life, like anything can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We see that and we see peers around us, but we kind of come accustomed to that. You know what I'm saying? You down there become numb to our bro got killed. For real, that's fucked up. You feel me? Like, damn. Then 10 minutes later, you like, bro, we about to go hoop. Or we finna go hoop at? You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit becomes just we a product of our environment. But when he lost his life, that shit was like, bro, real life, anything can happen to anybody at any given moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit kind of like made me just open my eyes up. And he just said one of the worst things. What he said, one of the worst things we can do is think we got time. Kobe said that. That's one of his quotes. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the worst things we could do. And that shit was like, yo, you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? You writing a book every day of your life. You writing a book. It's a new page. It's up to you how that book turn out. And that's how I approach life now.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Definitely dope. Yeah, Kobe was always a very hard worker, Mamba mentality. Even though I wasn't like the biggest Kobe fan growing up because I was a short dude, so I was always an Iverson fan. So
Right.
I was battled with people going back and forth about Kobe and Iverson, but I always respected the fact that Kobe was definitely always a legend. He always held himself at the highest regards as a man and as an athlete. So I
Yeah.
always paid attention to the way he carried himself, and it definitely was tragic. Rest in peace to him and his daughter and everybody else lost into that situation. That was definitely a tragic situation. But yeah, we here 11 months later and shit still going on. 2020 been a crazy year.
Yeah, yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This shit, like I said, it's just the eye opener though, man. I feel like it make you analyze, you know what I'm saying, where we at in the world. And like I said, I don't think a lot of people pay attention to it. But I mean, me personally, this is my personal opinion. I feel like we in one of the most fucked up places ever. And I think that we, from social media, if you really pay attention to it, it's like a cry for help. Everybody is like a cry for help. Everybody need the attention. Everybody need validation. Everybody need the approval. You feel me? It's a cry for help, yo. Motherfuckers don't. You look at all these rappers, NBA young boy. You feel me? He crying for help, bro. Like you can see it. He crying for help. All these little niggas, they crying for help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a bad time if you really pay attention to where we at. But motherfuckers get so caught up in the mix because everything's so fast and nobody got the time to sit down and evaluate life and where you at and what it really means because everything's so fast paced. But if you really sit back and pay attention to what's going on, we in a fucked up place. You know what I'm saying? A real bad place, yo. But they say it got to get ugly before it get pretty. Who knows?
Yeah, that's crazy. So you speak about all these rappers or social media in general crying for attention. Um, did you exercise your right to vote this year? Did you vote?
Nah, I ain't even lie, nah, I didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it either, but I never knock nobody going to do what they got to do. I voted ever since I've been old enough to vote, but this the first year I voted.
Right.
I'm gonna kind of take a
Yeah.
break from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
so
it's different, man. For sure.
yeah, definitely different, especially the times we in. It's like, is that shit even worth it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely worth it. We got local elections and judges and shit that be locking niggas up. So, you gotta definitely exercise your rights to vote to put the people in office as far as like that and all that. But I just wasn't really into the presidential election. It was like a clown show to me. So,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure, for sure. And then you own that, you know what I mean, that right though. You feel me? Just like a motherfucker owns the right to. A lot of people not aware. You feel me? And that's the type of person I am too. Like I like to be aware, yo. I ain't a motherfucker who gonna follow something just because people say you should do it. It's like, you got to have awareness of whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Did you do your research on who you voting for? Their history. You feel me? I'm not gonna vote for motherfucker just cause it's like it's the end thing to do. So you know what I'm saying? I felt like you felt. I'm like, man, to be honest with you. Trump fucked up, but I feel like neither one of all these motherfuckers is circuses, clown circus. That's how I feel, all of them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, me staying true to myself. It's like, hey, it is what it is. But like you said, as far as the, you know what I'm saying, local votes and shit like that, that definitely matter, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
that's something that people need to put more emphasis into and learning that and learning your community and learning your state, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that before you be jumping a gun and you know what I'm saying, just following suit because that's what everybody else doing. You need to learn about what you got going on in your shit first.
right,
That's
right.
something people ain't do.
So how does being an artist paying off for you? You single? You still fucking with the ladies? How's it going for you?
Yeah, yeah. I be telling man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like at this point, I'm looking for something real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you once you meet a woman that make you better, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when that shit just be sky's the limit. Cause you know what I mean? I feel like if like not even knowing, I feel like we out here, a lot of people searching, you know what I'm saying? Like even a lot of people do shit for women, like a lot of men do shit for women, you know what I'm saying? Without even knowing. But it's like once you get that one, you kind of become more free. And it's like shit, if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like we don't even be realizing the type of shit we do for attention or the type of shit we do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to women. So I'm really just shit being patient, you know what I'm saying? When I get the one and she grind and I grind and we come together and make that shit work, I feel like it's sky's the limit.
Facts, facts. Well, I see you got your little clothing line, called So What. Talk about that. What people can find that. What else you got coming for as far as
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, now I started as like a t-shirt line, you know what I'm saying? I'm still like working though, you know what I'm saying? I got like so much shit going on with the music and just, everyday life. And you know what I'm saying? I still be hoping and trying to get my body right. Just, you know what I'm saying? My family shit. So I'm the clothing line, like I got this is like a t-shirt line, but it's gonna be a lot of shit. Just bear with me. I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to line all my ducks, man, in a row. But yeah, that shit gonna be dope. Once it's there, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, so do you listen to Griselda?
Hmm?
Do you listen to Griselda? You know,
Nah,
Benny the
who's that?
Butcher and West Side Gun and all
Benny the Butcher.
that. Yeah,
I heard him. Yeah,
yeah. But I was asking because they like the top uh when it comes to the merchandising and all that with the the
yeah.
rappers converting over to their merchandising. And I was just thinking about it because I see you got your own merchandising. Griselda doing their thing with the merchandising, and it was
Oh
just
no, that's what's up.
yeah, yeah, it's a thought. But yeah, that's what's up though. You keep grinding with that shit. Once you come out with more music and do more
Yeah,
shit like that, that shit gonna take off organically because your fans gonna want your merch.
yeah, yeah.
So keep that up. Definitely got to keep the merch coming.
No, I got you. For real, but yeah. Like I say, in due time though. I'm being patient, bro. I ain't rushing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being patient. Like everything organically happen.
Right, right. But if it was a feature that you can get and you wanted to, feature with somebody on the song, who would you want to feature with?
Michael Jackson.
Yo, you say you want.
I swear to God, no, dead or alive though, it'd be Michael. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that should be crazy. But alive though, it'd be somebody old though. It'd probably be somebody like Lauryn Hill or something. Like if I could pull one of them out, that should be legendary. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Now the whole feature thing ain't really shit but a price. You feel me? Like you put a price, but them off like Lauren and them, they at the point where ain't no price you can throw at them. You feel me? Like they either gonna feature because they want to, or you know what I'm saying, they fuck with you or they not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Lauren Hill or maybe like Hove or something like that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, both of them pretty much will sound decent. I think you did over Lauren Hill beat back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that shit was.
yeah. I
I
just
think
did a
you
little
need to go
freestyle
into
to it.
I think you need to go into the archives and release that shit again.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of music be like that too. I ain't gonna front. It be shit that I release and then I re-release and it be like they be acting like they ain't heard it. But like I say, I think it's tough times because you know what I'm saying. Like right now is the time where everybody is doing whatever they doing to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So you got like people who don't even make music, but they making music. And you got people who on there doing TikToks all day. You got people on there. It's like so much shit that it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's damn near it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because it take away, you know what I'm saying, from everybody and everybody taking away from everybody in a sense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, I feel like whatever whatever you got going on as far as whatever entertainment or whatever content you putting out there, the people gonna fuck with you regardless if you organic. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not doing shit for attention, even if the product is good, if you got good music, like if you're an artist like you got good music. You know what I'm saying? They can't deny good music. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might be somebody saying they ain't fucking with it, but can't nobody deny good music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lane for everybody. To me,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a lane to
So
fall in. Just like this podcast and shit. It's a lot of people doing podcasts now. You know what I'm saying? That's like the new thing. Even though I've been on it, how long I've been telling you I'm gonna do a podcast? Shit, like
definitely before this shit was even called podcast, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like so, like a lot of people doing this, and converting over to this and putting out content and shit like that. But it's a lane for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like is best for you, gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Your fans gonna fuck with you. Whoever fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. So you just gotta build that up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always encouraged you to keep going because you got too much talent for the music not to be out there and people not to be hearing this shit. So that's why I always used to encourage you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, like man, get this shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many rappers out here that can go bar for bar with you. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's love though. Nah, that's real though. And I definitely and same for you, man. Like I feel like shit, like with you saying that you've been, you know what I'm saying, because you have though. And this ain't even no cap just for the podcast, but you really was talking about this shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But it just show you too, like for people like us who kind of had our time, we got to take advantage when we think of it. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, so much shit take off, and it's like the content that you have, it's like it damn to get overshadowed because so many motherfuckers start doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
So it's like you got to kind of take advantage.
oversaturated. The market is oversaturated with a lot of the
Yeah,
same shit, or we'd rather it be different. So it's hard to decipher through the shit. Like just like artists, like
yeah.
it's so many artists dropping songs every day, and it's like, damn, who am I supposed to like? Like who am I going to follow? Who am I going to
Mm,
be like? a fan of. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I've definitely been talking about this shit for a long time. But our time be coming. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm the way it's gonna come. So I ain't worried about that. But like I was telling you, yeah, keep dropping that shit because people need to hear that. We don't got a lot of artists out here like you, and what I'm saying, spitting organic shit bar for bar, you know, relating to some real shit, not just no cap. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely keep doing that shit. I always been a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
my mama
one of my
definitely
favorite
always
artists
show love.
going in. You know what I'm saying? I used to put motherfuckers on from New York, like, man, play this shit. You know what I'm saying? This my man's right
Nah,
here.
you did.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? So definitely keep releasing that shit because I'll definitely be looking for it. So, but I ain't gonna hold you up too much of your time. If you got any social media handles or let people know where they can find you at.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's slick_goat G0AT. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of my music content at. You know what I'm saying? My iTunes link and all that in my bio. You know what I'm saying? Other than that though, you know what I'm saying? Facebook. Ain't nothing popping on there. But yeah, so really just my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram.
So how you doing it right now? Everything is independent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, except for like I said, a couple dudes I just link with. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start rocking with them and getting in the mix because they kind of hit. You know what I'm saying? They know what they doing as far as the business aspect. They deeper in the game. You know what I'm saying? To me, so you know what I'm saying? It's still fresh to me. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of this is new to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning.
True, true. But keep grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna come. It's gonna definitely take off eventually. You know what I'm saying? So just keep putting that work out. That's what I was saying. You definitely should be taking advantage of the time right now and putting that music out. You know what I'm saying? Dropping that shit. Shit, I'll be dropping a single every week. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Nah,
it.
I got you, bro.
You can go in the studio, make a song quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'd be raw. So keep doing that shit, man. I appreciate you taking the time out, sitting down with For the Culture podcast, chopping it up with your boy Tello Jack today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna holler at you next time, bro. Next time remotely, hopefully we can sit down, chop it up, and do what we
Yeah.
gotta do and have some fun with this shit. And hopefully you'll be signed making M's by then. You feel me?
I love it, bro. You keep doing your thing too, man. On my mama, I definitely support you. Feel me? And gonna share whatever this content we dropping right now. This shit, I'm gonna share this shit too. So love.
Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely. Oh, this Tello Jack from For the Culture podcast, Chicago over everything. Yeah, I just stopped recording, but yeah, bro, appreciate you, bro.